So this video is going to be a little bit different. I had some clothes to hang up and I was just sitting here on the floor. And I was thinking about what I could be doing if I was out in the world. I thought if I was out in the world, I could be having girls' night out. I could be going to the dinner with someone, or I could be partying, or I could be at the club. I could be doing all of these things. I could be a wild girl. I could be dressing up, doing my makeup, doing my hair, doing my nails. I could be, out and about at night. I could even be going to the movies with a friend. I could be doing any of those things. And it's not to say that all of them are bad, but a lot of them are more on the worldly side. I thought, while I could be doing those things, I'm hanging up clothes and I'm enjoying myself while doing it. I'm not mad that I'm here hanging up clothes and talking to you guys about hanging up clothes. And I just thought about it. Thought about my family structure, the way that I was raised, and the things that I like. I also thought I could be in here blasting some of the latest female rap music, or I could be doing that, but instead, peacefully in my room, I was just playing some meditation music, and I'm enjoying myself. I'm actually enjoying myself. I'm happy where I am and what I'm doing. And I noticed that a lot of times people feel like they need something extra to be happy. They feel like they need to be doing all of these things. They need to be living a wild and busy life. They need to be out and about all the time. They need to have tons and tons of friends so that they can have nights out. And they need to be able to do those types of things. And if they don't, they feel like they're not living. I saw this post that said, live your life and be wild while you're in your 20s, because you're going to want to settle down in your 30s. And that's the wisdom that's being shared to young folks. And it's kind of wild to me. And it's not that I look down on someone who wants to enjoy their life in their 20s, but I think that it's more productive to work on getting your life together, work on trying to figure things out, and also work on yourself. Anytime that you can't spend a little bit of time with yourself without driving yourself crazy, your thoughts running amok and going wild, and you aren't happy inside, anytime that is the case, it shows that you need to work on yourself in here, because happiness comes from within. It comes from within. And if you rely on it to come from these outside things, then you'll never be happy. If you're constantly looking out and you want these things out here, you want this lifestyle, you'll never be happy, because once you get it, you've become so accustomed to looking for something else to make you happy, to where when you're used to this new thing that you have acquired, by the time you get out there and you're used to it, you need something else to fill that void, to fill that emptiness. And it's not to say that us who are believers, who don't live that wild life, don't feel empty sometimes, or don't have desires, but it's important to be content. And if you're not content with living a simple life, then you'll never be content, because you have to realize that there are some people who have much less than what you have right now, who are happier than you are right now. And that says a lot. So I honestly feel like if you need to live a wild life in order to be happy, then you have some healing to do, for sure. I've grown up, my life has been kind of peaceful. Growing up, I've always lived a peaceful life, and I'm thankful for it. I'm grateful for how I was raised and the life that I lived. Growing up, I was never really living in a huge city. I was homeschooled. I grew up a believer, and I never really went to parties and and had girls' night out and did all of those things. And I'm in my early 20s. A lot of girls, by the time they're my age, have had plenty of girls' nights out and all of that. And not to say that it's wrong to want to go out with your friends, but all that to say, I'm happy. I can smile, I can laugh, and I enjoy my life. And I have hopes and dreams for the future. But I can relax in my room, hang up some clothes, and feel content. And I think that's the doing of the Most High. And I think when we are not broken on the inside, we're at peace with ourselves, then it's easy to be able to spend time with yourself and not feel like you're going crazy. I saw a post on Threads and it said, I can't spend less than an hour of time by myself in the quiet, or else I'll drive myself crazy. My thoughts will run wild. And I thought about that and I said, wow, that's crazy. And there were so many people in the comments relating to it, saying like they can't spend too much time with their thoughts, otherwise they'd feel like they were losing their mind. And I said, wow, this world has really done a number on people to where they can't even spend an hour alone without feeling like they're going crazy. I spend more than an hour alone and I feel refreshed. I feel good. I feel more at peace. I feel relaxed. And honestly, a lot of people know this, but they don't actually do what it takes. But they know that in the quiet, it's when you learn the most about yourself. When you get to sit there with your thoughts, observe your thoughts, think, reflect, you get to learn a lot about yourself. And whatever emotions rise up in those moments, you can then learn about it. Where did they come from? Why are they here? Why are they popping up? What triggered this? What is going on? When you reflect over your day, you can do the same thing. And even a therapist will tell you that sometimes you just need to spend time with yourself. Sometimes you need to learn yourself. And I think that's very important. I don't think that these extremely busy lives that we live are actually healthy for our mental health, spiritual health, and our physical health. I think that we need peace sometimes. When I think about our ancestors, people from way back when, they didn't live these crazy busy lives, always doing something, always busy, hardly no quiet time, hardly no peace. They didn't live like that. They had a lot of peace. They had a lot on their plate, but they had a lot of peace. They wasn't out and about all the time. And I think society has made it to where people rely on it because they've been so hurt. They've gone through so much. And they're always being chased by their own demons. And to sit in the room with their demons is like torture. And it shouldn't be that way. It really shouldn't be that way. So all that to say, I'd much rather be here in my room making a video for you all, talking to you all about my life, than to be out partying or at the club or out having a girls' night out, doing things like that. So yeah, I'm going to get back to hanging up my clothes, and I got a lot more right here to hang up. So I'm going to get back to hanging up my clothes, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and see you in my next video.